Okay, so have you ever like thought about something you really wanted?
Hmm.
Like really, really wanted it.
Yeah.
And then like suddenly it just kind of
Happen.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're diving into today.
Yeah.
Um, some people call it like the law of attraction.
Right.
Um, Basically this idea that like what you focus your energy on,
Mm-hmm.
you can kind of like bring into your life.
You attract it.
You attract it, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're looking at this book called...
The only law of attraction book you'll ever need.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a pretty good claim.
Right, like only one book.
Like, come on, is that even possible?
But hey, that's what we're here to find out.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to dive in and see.
So what like stood out to you about this book?
Well, first off, it's like it doesn't just talk about this like mystical energy.
Right.
It gets down to like brass tacks.
Right here.
Like, okay, how do you actually do this?
Mhm.
You know, and it talks about things like visualization.
Oh.
And we've all heard of that, right? But this book is like, don't just like daydream about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really visualize it.
Okay.
Like, engage all your senses.
Like imagine it.
Yeah, and like feel it.
Feel it.
Like you've already achieved the goal.
Whoa.
Right?
Okay.
That's powerful stuff.
So it's like almost like tricking your brain into thinking
Exactly.
you've already done it.
Yeah, and then that like
That then makes you
it can lead you to take the actions
take the steps.
to make it real.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's where affirmations come in.
Ah, okay. So like, you know,
You're speaking things into existence.
yeah, like those little like positive statements you tell yourself.
Exactly. And the book really emphasizes like the power of that to rewire
Okay.
like your subconscious beliefs.
You're like changing the way you think
Yeah, it's like changing your mindset from the ground up.
from the inside out.
Exactly. And then there's also this thing about gratitude.
Oh yeah, like gratitude journals and stuff.
Yeah, but it's more than just like listing things you're grateful for. It's about like actually feeling that gratitude, like
Mhm.
really savoring it.
Okay.
And the book says like that can really impact your whole outlook.
Okay, so like that's all great in theory, but
Yeah.
like does this stuff actually work?
Right.
Like have you heard of any like success stories?
Oh, yeah, the book is full of them.
really?
People using these techniques to like
Yeah.
manifest all kinds of crazy things, like
What?
new careers,
Okay.
finding love.
Even love.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. I got to admit, I'm a little skeptical.
Yeah, I get it.
Like is it really like the universe like bending to your will, or is it just like, you know,
Right.
positive thinking?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Yeah.
But there's this one story in the book
Okay.
about this entrepreneur
Mhm.
who was like this close to giving up.
Oh.
Yeah, he was really struggling.
Yeah.
But he started using visualization
Mhm.
to imagine his business like taking off.
Okay.
He pictured this like packed launch event
Wow.
for his new product.
Mm.
He even like wrote himself a check for the amount of money he wanted to earn.
Oh wow.
And guess what?
Right.
Months later, he held that launch event.
No way.
Yeah, and it was like even bigger than he had imagined.
Wow.
The book argues that like his focus on that positive outcome,
Mm-hmm.
like it influenced his actions
Okay.
and it helped him create that reality.
So like he was so focused on that vision
Yeah,
that he like made it happen.
exactly.
But couldn't you also say that like he was just like motivated to work harder
Mm-hmm.
because of that visualization?
Yeah.
Like is it really the universe or is it just him?
Right. Well, that's where the book gets into the psychology of it all.
Okay.
It talks about how positive thinking can actually like
Yeah.
reduce stress hormones,
Okay.
improve problem solving.
So like you're literally like changing your brain chemistry.
Yeah, and even boost your immune system.
What?
It's pretty
So,
wild.
like even if it's not like magic,
Right.
there's like a scientific basis for like a positive outlook, like
Mhm.
actually leading to results.
Yeah, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy almost.
Okay, that's super interesting.
Yeah.
So for our listeners out there who are like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I want to try this.
Yeah.
Where do I even start?
Right. Well, the book says like start small.
Okay.
Don't try to change everything at once.
Right.
Pick one thing. Like
Mhm.
maybe you want to improve your relationships.
Okay.
So you craft an affirmation around that.
Like I am
Think
attracting
relationships.
loving and supportive relationships
Okay.
into my life.
Yeah, love that.
You repeat it daily.
Okay.
You believe it
Mm-hmm.
and you see what happens.
See what shifts.
Exactly.
I like that it's not just like wishing for things to change.
Right.
It's like actually like taking control
It's about taking action.
and changing your mindset.
Yeah, and honestly, even if you're not like totally buying into this whole
Yeah.
law of attraction thing,
Right.
wouldn't a more positive outlook be good anyway?
Like who wouldn't want that?
Yeah, and like be more proactive.
Exactly.
It's got to be good for you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
So as you, like, explore this more,
Yeah.
think about this.
Okay.
If our thoughts can actually shape our reality,
Mm-hmm.
even just a little bit,
Yeah.
isn't it worth trying?
To see what happens.
Yeah, like what if it works?
What if?
Hmm.
That's a great question to leave everyone with.
I think so.
Very thought-provoking.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe we'll do another deep dive into this later.
I'm down.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
See ya.